A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov announced that there are currently no scheduled direct peace talks between the two nations. This statement comes nearly a week after their first face-to-face meeting in Istanbul since the onset of the war in 2022. During this brief encounter, which lasted 2 hours, both parties agreed to exchange 1,000 prisoners of war, marking a notable step forward, albeit with no substantial breakthroughs in other areas of negotiation. The lack of concrete agreements for future meetings raises concerns about the potential for sustained dialogue amidst ongoing hostilities. The backdrop of this diplomatic stagnation is a surge in military actions from both sides. Analysts indicate that Russia is preparing for a summer offensive aimed at seizing additional territory in Ukraine. President Vladimir Putin has expressed a willingness to draft a memorandum that could serve as a framework for a potential peace treaty. However, he has dismissed a 30-day ceasefire proposal accepted by Ukraine, instead linking any ceasefire to a cessation of Ukraine's mobilization efforts and a halt on Western arms shipments. European leaders have accused Putin of stalling peace efforts while simultaneously seeking to expand Russia's military gains. The recent prisoner swap agreement, while a positive development, is described by Peskov as a laborious process that will take time to execute. He noted that the work is progressing quickly as both sides are eager to finalize the exchange. President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has acknowledged the prisoner exchange as perhaps the only tangible outcome of the Istanbul talks. Meanwhile, the ongoing conflict has resulted in a brutal war of attrition along the extensive front line, which stretches approximately 1,000 kilometers and has claimed tens of thousands of lives on both sides. In recent days, both nations have engaged in heavy drone warfare, with Russia claiming to have downed numerous Ukrainian drones targeting its territory. Reports indicate that Russian defenses shot down 105 drones overnight, with 35 of those intercepted over the Moscow region. The drone attacks have led to significant disruptions, including delays for over 160 flights at major Moscow airports, as authorities grounded planes due to safety concerns. On the Ukrainian side, officials reported that Russia launched 128 drones in a single night, targeting various regions, including Dnipropetrovsk, where damage was inflicted on industrial facilities and residential homes. In Kyiv, debris from a downed drone fell onto school grounds, although no injuries were reported. The conflict continues to escalate, with both sides launching attacks that further complicate any prospects for peace. Additionally, the situation in Russia's Kursk region remains tense, with reports of Ukrainian shelling resulting in casualties among civilians. Governor Alexander Kinstein warned residents of the ongoing danger posed by enemy attacks, despite claims by Moscow of having driven Ukrainian forces from the area. Putin has reiterated his commitment to creating a security buffer zone along the border to prevent further Ukrainian strikes into Russian territory. However, details regarding the location and extent of this proposed buffer zone remain vague. As the international community watches closely, the lack of progress in peace negotiations, coupled with the ongoing military escalations, paints a grim picture for the future of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The coming weeks will be critical in determining whether diplomatic efforts can gain momentum or if the fighting will continue to intensify. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.